Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. Excuse me. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. I'm here this evening to do the weekly general reading for the sign of Virgo for the week of the 24th through the 30th of April, 2017. So I've got my intuitive candle burning from intuitivecandles.com. They're 100% soy-based candles, so they're not harmful to your health. And at the bottom of each one, when the wax melts down, there's a reveal of beautiful quartz and minerals and crystals and like this: aventurine, rose quartz, sunstone. It's like a piece of marble. It's beautiful. And my latest reveal from the this candle here that I'm burning this evening is the Acacia maple syrup, and it makes you want pancakes. That's how great it smells. And I've been wanting a pendulum for a long time. And when I fished it out of the tinfoil out of the candle, and I could see that it was long, and I was like, oh please, let it be a pendulum, and please let it be a dark colored one. I wanted a dark one, and that's exactly what I got. I got better than that. This is an amethyst. It is absolutely stunning. It looks lighter here under the light in the camera, but it's a lot darker. It's very dark, very purpley, and you can see through it. There's all kinds of neat things going on in there. I'm so happy with that. Anyway, the smudges are back. I don't have the sweetgrass. I'm sorry about that, Virgo. It's not the season yet. But what I do have in my smudge bowl is a lot of cedar and grandpa's beard and sage and a smidgen of tobacco as well. I can get a good fire going here. I'm trying. Come on. I want you to catch without burning myself. It smells heavenly. It's like a campfire. And here comes our smudge. Almost. Almost. There it is. And the cards. And for you, dear Virgo. That's all to clear out the energies and refresh them. Alright, so the only thing left to do is the shuffle for the sign of Virgo. Please bring forth messages. I have my spirit guides step forth. Help bring in the messages for the sign of Virgo for this general weekly reading. April 24th through to the 30th. For those of you new to the tarot community on YouTube, general readings are all free because there are thousands of people that watch these videos. It cannot resonate 100% with everybody. So these are free. It may resonate with you, and it may not resonate with you at all in a personal way. If you want something personal, I do offer the service of private readings, personal readings. The information for that can be found down below in the description in the more area. You just read through that once, please, and then you can ship me off an email, and we'll get you set up. There we go. That was quick. Wow. That was kind of fast. Okay. Let's get to it. Very first card on your Monday, the 24th. Stability and strength. That's on your Monday. On your Tuesday, the Queen of Swords. She represents resilience. Good for you. It's a good card to have. Your Wednesday, card number 3. Two of Wands, Vision. Another good card to have. Card number 4. your Thursday. Start with these. It's a Swords. It's a Three of Swords. It's about heartache. Sorry about that, Virgo. Remember, it's a general reading, people. Friday is success. Six of Wands. Saturday, Ten of Swords. Endings. Your Sunday, Queen of Cups. Sensitivity. All right. Been having some strange cards showing up. There's this roller coaster effect in most of the readings right now. I attributed that to the planets that are going retrograde. There's like 5 or 6 of them. I refuse to look it up and research it because I don't want to know. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't want to know. I'm old school tarot, not so much astrology as far as my knowledge base goes, although I love astrology. I read my signs every day, 2 or 3 different places I go to. But with the planets going retrograde, here's how I sum it up. Anybody that doubts that, we have our outer planet here, the moon. Okay. So when the moon is high in the sky, we usually get high tides, super high tides, on full moons especially. And when it's low, then we get that kind of thing. It affects every body of water on the planet. Now, the human physical form, we carry something like 75 or 95% fluids through our body. So if the moon can affect every body of water on the planet and affect us as well, because of the fluidity that's within us, it affects us very much so. What do you think the 5 or 6 planets going retrograde is going to do? It's going to do a lot. Good things, bad things. We're not victims. Some people starting to take it personally. They feel like they're being victimized by the retrogrades. They're taking it highly personal. It's just so funny. But they're not laughing, but I'm laughing because I'm thinking we're not victims. We're just part of the whole thing. That's all. We're part of it. We're going to be affected by it. And the readings are, there's just this roller coaster. Up and down. I don't understand. Anyways, let's get into it here. Strength and stability is on your Monday. I like this card because look at the determination on his face. His muscles are tight in his tummy there. His back muscles are tight. He means business. He's determined is what he is. He's setting free all those caught fish. He's letting them all go. He's ripping that net open with his bare hands. He's just a fantastic energy to have. You need to have patience on Monday in the face of any conflicts that may come your way. You need to also stand your ground rather than retreat. Don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed. Remember that whatever opposes you is lower than you are, much lower than you are. People that are argumentative, there's something going on with the level of intelligence with people that are like that. And Virgo, you're not. Virgo, you detest arguments. They scare you. Confrontations make you physically ill to your stomach. And you so try to avoid these kinds of, but I hate to say it, and you're going to be uncomfortable. But the card is telling you to try to remember to not let somebody else project their emotions onto you as in bullying, manipulating, intimidating. Don't let them do that. And you stand there and you find the courage within yourself to basically rebuke all that stuff is what you want to do. Sometimes, too, you can disarm people by showing them a lot of compassion when you're the one under attack. And from somewhere deep inside, you pull this compassion out and you say, well, I'm really sorry that you were upset with me and I'm not quite clear on that. But could you please tell me what's got you so upset with me? Because I really want to understand. Now, you can put that as sarcastically as you want or as honestly as you want. Whatever you think is going to work. But it disarms the other person. They're like, what the hell? I'm standing here and cutting you into metaphoric pieces and you're being nice to me? What the hell? they're left scrambling for the senses, and they weren't expecting that, and they don't know how to get back on their feet again. You've kind of knocked them off. This card also can indicate their literal return of strength for some of you. General reading. Some of you may have been recuperating for quite a while, and now you're on your way back. Some have been sick. Some have had cancer, and they're gaining their strength back. They're getting back in with the world. Some have had mental health issues, I'm hearing as well, and they're getting back with the world and finding their footing and finding their place in life. Keywords are courage, risk, and vitality for this card. This is on your Monday. Your Tuesday is the Queen of Swords, and she represents resilience. This is a highly intelligent woman. You don't mess with her, okay? She can make decisions. She can make you. She can break you. This is either an energy or an actual woman. There are ways to recognize her. She's a strong leader. She doesn't suffer any fools. She doesn't waste time. She is highly, highly driven. Highly driven. She commands respect wherever she goes. She won't settle for any less. And won't waste her time on any less. If you don't respect her and show her respect, if you get some people that are rude, if they're rude to her, she just wipes them right out. They can never ask for her help or go to her for support. And this lady is one hell of a support system for a lot of people. That's how you're going to recognize her, whoever she is to you. She does put her own interests first so that she can be a benefit to everybody else. She makes herself content, happy, complete, together, solid, assured. And that way she can extend that energy to everybody else that's around her and be more of a benefit and a help for them as well. And she's a great support system. If you have to go to her, here's just one warning. You make sure that you have your stuff together when you walk in to see her. Make sure your plans are outlined, where you're coming from, how you're doing this, and where you're going with it, whatever it is, and asking for her advice or her help in some form. As long as you've got your stuff together, she can see that you're going to, excuse me, you're going to try. You're trying. And she sees that, and she respects that. She will be in your corner at 150%, whoever this person is, for you. Sometimes this is the you card as well. This could be you, Virgo. Very easily be you. It's just somebody that's coming up on your Tuesday. Your Two of Wands is all about vision. I like this card because I like having vision. And I like people that can have visions as well. Just daydreams even, or visions. Imagination brings about visions. Hopes. Dreams. This card's here to tell you on Wednesday you may meet somebody that's very much like yourself, your mirror image or twin flame. It's going to be a meeting of the minds and a meeting of the hearts. A complete and utter connection with another person that you've just met. And you really like each other because you think alike. You can almost finish each other's sentences and you don't even know each other. But there's something in between. For some of you, this could turn into a romantic relationship down the road. For the rest, it is just pure friendship or pure business, partnership, this kind of thing. When you partner up in any way, shape, or form with this other person, you broaden your horizons in life overall. That's what you're going to bring to each other. You're going to, wow, it's like there was a door that was closed and you'd hit the limit and you've been knocking on it for a long time for it to open. All of a sudden, boom, open sesame. It's wide open. And you walk through the doors and there's a whole other world that you didn't know was there. And it's wonderful and it's beautiful and it's all about goodness. It's just fantastic. These are metaphors, but this is the effect, the profound effect this will have on your life when you meet this other person. Some of you may be inspired at this time also by a teacher or a mentor. Some of you are going to be getting some aid from somebody in that position to hone your skills and to nurture your own talents. And you could do this for each other with this other person that you meet. The advice is to look for others who share your visions. And together, if you put your heads together and you put your essence together, you can accomplish great things. Really, really good things. Keywords are partnerships, creativity, communication, planning, education, and some travel involved as well. So big flag there. Watch out for that on Wednesday, meeting new people. On your Thursday, Three of Swords. I don't like these cards. All about heartache. It's not the first. This has been a recurring card as well in the readings. They just do. Tarot sending out a message. Spirits are sending out a message. And they're for everybody. I'm getting a lot of repeat cards here, regardless of how many times I shuffle, in which way I cut or twirl the cards. There's 78 of them. And you get the same 2 or 3 cards that just keep popping up in every flipping reading. I get sick of seeing them after a bit. Even the good ones. It's like, come on, I want something different. But anyway, this is a heartache card. This is your Thursday. Somebody's just been bounced out of work. And they're heartbroken about it. All their plans, their dreams, their wishes, all their wants, their needs are now going to be put on hold until they can recoup and find something else. Somebody's heartbroken about this. Others are feeling, if you just bounced off your job, you would be full of sorrow. You may be feeling betrayed. You didn't see this coming. There was no heads up. Nobody sent me the memo. That's what you're going to be saying. There was no warning, no anything. Such a feeling of loss will accompany all that too. For some, it's affairs of the heart and breakups in relationships. Sorry about that. A lot of tears are being shed on this day. The advice is feel your pain now and know the truth of the situation. This has happened for a reason. This is the heartbreak card of the tarot, number 1. But it brings a transient change, which means it's going to change you. It's going to change your life. Change is always good. Change is almost always good. You can find some good in there. In this case, anyways. You're going to go through your grief. You're going to go through your mourning stage. The card's not trying to deny that will happen, because it's going to happen. You'll be hurting so bad that it'll hurt to breathe at times. You'll be overwhelmed, extremely depressed, because it's all the stuff that goes with unexpected heartbreak of any kind. We don't see things coming. It's like getting sucker punches, like somebody punching you in the back of the head, and they did it from behind, and you didn't have a clue it was coming. Knocked the wind out of your sails, out of your life, and basically put you flat on your back, literally for some and metaphorically for others. It's going to bring about changes, as the card has said. This was meant to happen. This was written in the stars. This is all part of your destiny. Anything that comes your way from here on out, go with the flow. Don't doubt everything that comes your way. This was just one situation, not your whole life. You'll get past it. You will grow past it. And before you know it, you won't be thinking about that other person anymore, or that job, or that situation. And time and more time goes by before those things pop into your head to remind you. And after a while, they're gone. And they become a distant memory. And you're wondering how you survived it. You learned a lot of lessons. Things you're never ever going to do again. I'll never make that mistake again, is what you're going to be telling yourself. The thing is with this card, when it comes up, you're going to know exactly where you stand and see a situation for what the truth of it is. The 3 can also come along to signify that you're suffering from some kind of physical stress symptoms, such as anxiety and fear, and that can manifest in physical ways as in illness, headaches, blood pressure problems, not eating, not sleeping, and it all adds up. This Thursday looks like such a heavy day, but here's the roller coaster effect, and these cards all overshadow each other by a bit each day. The 6 of Wands represents success. So you go from heartbreak to just down and out success in practical ways over practical things. This card brings you brilliant success after hard work. Others are going to be drawn to your light because you're going to be feeling so accomplished and so satisfied and so content within yourself that there's an inner light. We all have an inner light, and sometimes it shines brighter than others. It depends on where our mood is, where our emotions are, what's going on in our life, what's going on around us. But in this case, your light's going to really, really bolt up, and people are going to be drawn to that. There's going to be something about you, and people are going to like being around you. They want to rub elbows with you, as you might say. They feel good. They feel that energy, like you're emanating all this positivity, possibilities, adventurous. How you can discover life in the next day that comes along, and it's completely different from the day you left behind. How exciting and complete that is when you have that kind of an outlook on life, and people are drawn to that. Just like moths to the flame, they're drawn to that. And that's going to be something that you're going to go through on this Friday. Some of you can expect to either perform or to request a proposal of marriage, or taking your relationship to a whole new level. The advice of the card: don't hold back at this time. This is your time to shine. This is meant to be. This is your time to shine. You deserve this, because the success that's going to befall you, if you want to use that word, befalling, it's going to come down, and it's a good thing. Keywords are victory, education, awards, because somebody may want to, for something that you've done and accomplished, somebody feels that you need to be recognized for that as well. Strength and ceremony, love and proposals. So that's quite the card for a Friday. It's a good Friday. Good Friday card. It's wonderful. Saturday, Ten of Swords is all about endings. Again, with the swords. Sometimes they're good, and other times I just groan when I see them. This is not one of my favorite cards. It never has been. This is the final number in the tarot, and it sums up all endings, involving usually some degree of drama. Nothing cut and dry here. It's not over the top drama, not serious drama where it, that it's got legs, and 3 weeks later you're still in it. This is a short drama, very short, very dry, very shocking. It's going to come as a shock to some of you. Some of you, your relationship is ending and you have no idea yet. So it's going to come as a shock. You never had a clue. You didn't see the signs. You just didn't know. That's coming on your Saturday. Going to be a sucky weekend for somebody. However unwanted this card is, when it arrives in a reading, it does tell the truth of the matter and helps you to see what needs to be released. Again, as the earlier card said, this is meant to be for some of you. Advice is to walk away and let go. Focus on your present if you're able to do so, rather than dwell on the past. Of course, you have to have some healing time in there. Take time to heal. Take time to cry. Take time to feel sorry for yourself. And then pull yourself out of it. Fight to get back out of it. There's something else waiting much better in store for you down the road. Your keywords are competition and release, drama, transformation, victimhood, truth, and shock. On your Sunday is the Queen of Cups, and she's all about sensitivity. And yes, you're going to be feeling quite sensitive. This is a general reading. Please remember that. This isn't for everybody. The advice of this card is to tune into your nurturing side and in decision-making, your emotional side, but intelligence is always going to be your best guide in any situation at all. Your keywords are love and nurturing, generosity, protection, caring, and emotion. I'm feeling this is going to be somebody's friend that you're going to turn to, and you're going to need their support, their love, to get through this breakup that's going on, to help you see the reality and get a grasp and harness what's going on around you so that you're in control all the time. This person can help you do that. She's very nurturing towards you, very protective. Be openly loving toward any of your friends right now or your family, because you're going to need their support to get through this as well. When this card shows up, she's offering an energy of loyalty and creativity, and any projects that you may have on the go, any little thing at all is going to thrive. It's going to come together for you. So anything that you've had on the back burner, anything you've been working on for a long time, Virgo, now's the time to really tuck your head into it and get down and focus and get it completed and finished. Focus on any relationships that you have with your children, with other people's children, even friends, children of your friends, singles. Be ready for an emotionally charged new love that's going to come your way. Just when you need it to. But when you least expect it, because you're not looking, and that's when it happens. So Virgo, that was your reading for April 24th through to 30th. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it resonated with you as well. I'd like to thank all my current subscribers on YouTube, and also the members that are in the Facebook group, Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook. Please join us all there. It's a really nice group to be part of. It really, truly is. I'm quite proud. I'm really proud. Proud as a peacock, because it's a great group. All like-minded people, and they're all like making friends with each other. We have some great discussions. There's some good posts that go on there. And there's other things that go on too. I'm not going to say. You have to come there to find out. So anyways, you can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Google, on Blogspot, on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Also, I think that's about it for now. There's supposed to be a bell icon somewhere here on the screen. I can't see it because I'm recording. But there's a bell, and I guess if you click that, that's the new way to get your notifications every time Bay of Fundy Fortune posts anything new. You click that bell and you'll be notified. As far as I know, the subscribe button is still down below. Subscribe to the channel as well, please, and thank you very much for that. It would make me very happy. Leave all your comments down below in the video window. Please be kind. Do not be rude. I have zero tolerance for rude, and no religion, and no politics. I'll leave them at the other side of the door, please. That's all I request. Just be nice and be kind. It's easier to be nice and positive and kind than it is to be mean and nasty and negative. End of. So, for those of you that are looking for me, you can always find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes, or down below, walking along the water's edge on the beach, dipping my toes in once in a while. We're getting into that kind of year, into the Bay of Fundy, which is the highest, mightiest tides in the world. I'm a high tide junkie, so that's where you can find me. Always waiting on the next high tide. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you all back here next week. Bye-bye.